The son of a National Party MP has been ordered to pay more than $4,000 after being convicted for the ill treatment of dairy cows on a farm he ran near Eketehuna. Sharemilker Tony Kuriger admitted in January this year he'd caused a herd of dairy cows prolonged and severe pain. He was supported in the Palmerston North District Court today by his family, including his mother, National Party MP Barbara Kuriger, who our reporter Logan Church and cameraman Dom Thomas are in Palmerston North, and they filed this report.
The ill treatment took place between October 2016 and April 2017 on a farm Tony Kuriger ran near Eketehuna. Vets found widespread lameness among the herd, with some cows requiring amputations. The amputations were carried out, but Kuriger didn't remove the bandages when told to. In sentencing today, Judge Lance Rowe told the court Kuriger left the animals in prolonged and severe pain.
Kuriger accepts he was given the instruction about when the bandages should be removed. And the willfulness involved here was a willfulness in not following that instruction. And over the weeks that followed, the increasing distress of the 6 cows afflicted would have been obvious. Regular inspection of the hooves of the afflicted animals would have seen that their condition was worsening. For it to get to the point where one of the animals was suffering to the point of having a maggot-infested hoof and decaying flesh because of the tightening bandage, demonstrates that there was significant neglect.
In the end, 74 cows had to be treated for lameness, while 22 were euthanised. The defence lawyer, Susan Hughes, said today the state of the farm's races, which the cows had to walk over, were not up to scratch. Bad weather had exposed sharp rocks, and Ms Hughes said fixing that was the responsibility of the farm owner, not the sharemilker. In his pre-sentencing remarks, Judge Rose said the state of the races were a contributing factor to the lameness.
The winter of 2016 was described as a very wet one. It made the races muddy. The cows were required to walk at times kilometres to the milking sheds and back again. Stones were exposed throughout the races, which were sharp and numerous, such that even walking the cows carefully meant that the stones could not be avoided. This was the key cause of lameness within this herd.
Before sentencing, Judge Rowe also spoke about Kuriger's personal circumstances at the time of the offending. He had asked help for what was described as an overwhelming situation. That help was sought from MPI, Fonterra, vets and Dairy NZ's Emergency Response Service.
Mr Kuriger had become very unwell. He describes what was occurring as unrelenting stress of managing 2 farms, a marriage breakup, difficulties arising from that. He was not sleeping. He was on antidepressants and anti-anxiety medication.
Kuriger was sentenced to paying vet costs of $3,600 and expert report fees of $460. He was not banned from farming or working with cows in the future. The company he was a director of, Oxbow Dairies Limited, was also convicted today of willful ill treatment and fined $30,000. Judge Rowe said there should have been better systems in place to support Kuriger within the company, which his father, Lewis Kuriger, is also a director of. Outside court today, Tony Kuriger said the sentence was fair.
It is what it is. I think he's right. There needs to be a deterrent around issues that come up, and his comments were fair, so I accept the decision he's made. I just want to. I still have questions around the help that was offered and whether the help that was asked for and should have been available was given, whether any of this would have got to the stage that it ever did. At the moment, I want to spend some time with my family. I want to think about positive things, not reading through all this, reliving the last 4 years of my life, which for most parts of it has been an absolute living hell. I'm very proud of the farm that I've been running in Woodville for the last 9 years with a good record and none of the issues that we see on that farm, and I just want to focus on farming well.
Meanwhile, his mother, National MP Barbara Kuriger, said if her son got the help he needed, most of those cows would not have gone lame.
We hate having lame animals, and it's not something that we farm for, and they got caught in a situation that was beyond them. So we need to fix those problems for the whole industry. And I guess for me, I encouraged Tony to go to the early response system in the beginning, because I thought, Fonterra, MPI and others, would help, and unfortunately animals continued to go lame and the problem didn't get fixed.
In Palmerston North for Checkpoint, Logan Church.